it's it's one of those long processes, and like I said, it's such a big county that we've got a lot of room to cover. So I'm kind of glad there's more time between the primary and the general.
Yeah, you were telling me about an event you attended on the 4th of July, and you were going back and forth.
Yeah, it's like I say, we have such a big area that I actually went up and did the Belmont 4th of July parade. They have a great local tradition up there, and a lot of locals from Tonopah go up there, and it was just a fun event. But had to leave here at 4:30 in the morning to hit the parade up in Belmont. So I could then get back here, so I could at least talk to some people, walk around the grounds prior to the fireworks. So it makes for long days, but it is enjoyable.
Speaking of which, what are the concerns people are voicing to you?
Well, I just think the main thing I'm getting from people is just that they really feel like we just need to change course. Things just haven't. Everybody knows the press that's been out there, and quite unfortunately, we've really become national in embarrassment with articles in the Wall Street Journal, and I just think people really feel like we need to start moving in a different direction, and I think start doing things the way they should be done, so that we can avoid some of these problems. Obviously, I think I have some different views on where I think we should head, but changing the leadership doesn't necessarily mean we change the entire ship. My goal is just to get everybody there rowing in the right direction, and where I think we should go. And quite frankly, I've spoken to many of the people in the DA's office and the staff, and it's really a fine staff, and I don't have any concerns about the fact that it's going to be difficult to try to change direction.
Yeah.
I haven't really planned any meet and greets. I mean, one of my things with meet and greets, it seems like people that know you are the ones who show up. So I'm trying to go out there and meet people as best I can. So, having a full-time job makes it difficult, but, I come home almost every evening and go out walking door to doors, and just try to go to different functions. Saturday, there's several different meetings and barbecues, and so I'm trying to reach out and meet the people, because I think if you try to expect them to come to you, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah. What's it like canvassing, going door to door, knocking?
It's actually quite enjoyable. By and large, you'll get a stray person that, doesn't really want you there. But that to me is the fun part of campaigning, because you really get to talk to people, and if they've got issues on their mind. And just the other night I was out campaigning, and ended up at a home where I basically spent 2 hours there. Now it's kind of makes it difficult to get to the rest of the doors, but having that opportunity to really sit down and talk to people that do a lot in the community, and these people happen to do a lot of prison ministry with the jails and things like that, and to get their perspective of what's happening and talk to them, that's what makes campaigning worth it.
Yeah. And word of mouth is very valuable.
Well, I think that's the way it has to be done. I think we have it's very hard in Nye County, because you don't really have any one particular media that reaches the entire county. So you have to kind of take your pieces here and there and try to get all the pieces put together.
If voters want to contact you with their concerns, how do they do that, sir?
Well, the easiest way is really just go to my website, which is www.briankunzi.com. There's a tag on there that will let you email me. That's probably the easiest way of contacting me. Probably confusing with my email address. So if you go to my webpage, it's right there, and just push the contact me button, and you can send me an email and get in contact with me.